Welcome to Out of the World for a special adventure on the Galapagos. But first, let's do a little recap. This world trip started on Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. We crossed the desert in Oman, went island hopping in Cape Verde, touched down in Paris on a stopover to the Caribbean island of Martinique. We found paradise on St. Lucia and Tobago. And from Grenada we flew to Florida to have a little holiday on the Bahamas and hit the roads in the Wild Wild West. We drove through the Rocky Mountains and chilled on the beaches of Mexico.
And this is gonna be a special one. I know that I say that a lot, but this time we traveled from Mexico to Ecuador and visit the Galapagos Islands.
And previously you saw the islands of Santa Cruz and Isabela.
So the next island we're visiting is named San Cristobal, and just like all the other Galapagos islands, this one is also unique in its own ways. This is the island of the many sea lions. They're literally everywhere, and I'm gonna go to the beach today to show you. The sun is shining. I picked up this bike at the hotel with nice and thick wheels so I can drive on the sand, and I got no minute to waste because the sun is shining. Suze and Jens will come later. I rode my bike towards La Loberia, which is the most beautiful beach on San Cristobal. And not just because of the blue water and because of the white sand, but also because of the sea lions. There's a lot of them and they're playing in the water where we go snorkeling. So we get to play on the water with sea lions. And there are a lot of turtles here. Paradise!
While Jens is playing on the beach with the smaller sea lions, we see them underwater. And the turtles are everywhere. La Loberia is like a zoo, but then in real life. We cannot believe our eyes. But on San Cristobal it's all about the sea lions. And you'll see that in the capital too. Grab a drink here on the pavement and enjoy the sunset. With sea lions, of course.
Good morning guys, for a lovely new day here on San Cristobal. And today I'm taking my bike towards the northern part of Puerto Baquerizo Moreno, the difficult name here of the capital. And I'm gonna visit this interesting museum and see a lot of birds in an area on that side of the coast. So I'm excited.
Hey, there's Charles Darwin again.
At the Centro de Interpretación, you can learn everything about the history of the Galapagos. First, the earlier geological aspects, then on to the nature aspects, the animals, and even to the early human settlers. The whole history in one museum. So if you start your trip here in San Cristobal, this is really something I would do first. And otherwise, do it anyway. Something that's really cool about this museum is that when you exit the last exhibition building, you're already on to the next attraction on the island, because there's this path towards Cerro Tijaretas, a natural site. There's a lot of breeding birds here, you can see some animals, you can do some snorkeling, and of course, as always, there are sea lions. And the stroll over there is already pretty nice.
I walk past Playa Punta Carola. Oh, hi there. Where the main visitors are rather sea lions than people.
My hike ends at Mirador Cerro Tijaretas, and it's probably the best view you can find on San Cristobal.
This remote paradise is named after the frigate birds, the tijaretas, and they fly around high above me.
Oh, good morning guys. It's very early in the morning, about 7 o'clock, and we're having breakfast because today we're going to the León Dormido, which means the sleeping lion in Spanish. So it's a rock formation in front of the coast that in English we call Kicker Rock. I don't know why that is, but it's supposed to be exciting.
And for whoever thought the Galapagos was expensive, this breakfast and the room we sleep in cost us $40 a night. Kicker Rock is the absolute highlight of our trip on San Cristobal, but the 1-hour boat trip over there is also very spectacular.
On our way to Kicker Rock, we stop at an amazing place, because this is one of the most beautiful beaches in the Galapagos. According to our guide, it's the most perfect beach there is. It looks like Hawaii, and it's Cerro Brujo.
Of course, there are sea lions again, but also these crabs in the colors of the flag of Ecuador. If you're lucky, you'll spot some blue-footed boobies hunting for fish. On to Kicker Rock, and both above and below water, this is a unique piece of nature. about those hammerhead sharks down there? Wow!
The weather is not as great as yesterday, but it doesn't really matter because we're leaving the Galapagos. We had the time of our lives here, exploring the islands, the animals, the nature here, and I can recommend it to every other traveler to go here once in a lifetime. But for us, it's time for a new adventure. So I'm gonna deliver these bottles, and then we're gonna go to the airport and go to Brazil.
We're visiting Rio first, and then we travel on for 2 months. Subscribe to my channel and experience it all as you travel with us. Ciao!